of thing. Can we start, please? Yeah, it's much easier in Sonic than it is. Because with Sonic, you've got directions and 3 jump buttons and a pause button. And that is it. So you essentially have 8 inputs to worry about. With Celeste, you've got directions, you've got 2 different jump buttons, or 3 different jump buttons in my case. A dash button and a demo dash button and a grab button, and then a bind which pauses and like restarts at like the frame after each other, so you can. It's a lot. Is my point. Celeste does do that. It is bloody difficult. But I like a challenge. But yeah, Shallow, keyboard and controller at the same time, that is crazy. Yeah, when something goes right, it is very satisfying. This is good start, by the way. Do I like RPGs? Yeah, some of them. I'm fairly basic with my RPGs. I'm yet to play a Final Fantasy game, which I know, like, FF7's like the holy grail. Tej has been bugging me for however long. Well, not bugging me, but, you know, every now and then. Basically the only RPG or RPG adjacent things that I've played are JRPGs. In other words, I've played Pokemon and I'm playing Persona 5. So I am the most surface level RPG enjoyer in the world. But finding the right game, I'm sure I would. Enjoy something. I'm gonna just stop that bot, eventually. I was fully expecting that to be a half zip, because I only just got on the pixel, so I'm glad that it wasn't. It's a slightly annoying bonk, but that's okay. I might add a posture check redeem because I need to keep reminding myself. I can just ask you to remind me instead. 154, that's pretty decent. Mass Effect 1 to 3, Cyberpunk 2077, all games that I would definitely play at some point in the future. But I have very limited time for gaming outside of speedrunning, to be honest. Mainly just because I sink so much time into speedrunning. I have played a surprisingly small catalogue of video games throughout my lifetime. That's one thing I can tell you. But when I find a game that I like, I usually sink like 500 plus hours into it. If I had more time, would I spend more on casual games? Again, it very much depends on the game. I'm not the kind of person to go and play anything, like, just so that I can say I've played a bunch of games. I'm the kind of person, like, a game has to resonate with me. But when I do, like I say, I sink a lot of time. Which I think is why speedrunning works out for me. I don't know why that didn't work. It's late. What I was trying to say is I don't know why the, quick boss load pausing didn't work there. Only 500 plus. Well, I mean, I am studying for a degree. As you are, Rise. I have to prioritize certain things. 5,000 hours on Destiny 2 is kind of crazy. That being said, it is a very grindy game, and it is the kind of game it's been out for, like, quite a while. That is just not the right spin dash speeds. Okay, what is this? Let's just do whatever that is. How does that work? Oh, that's terrible. I royally screwed up the subpixel manipulation, lost 5 seconds there. I had bad subpixels, I got the late frame, and it still worked. I'm being blessed today. That is, wow. I study music production, Wallum. I'm trying to go into video game soundtrack composition. That's the dream. It's difficult in this industry, but I have hope that things will turn around. Usually I'm too much left input on the final left tap. That time was not enough. They're not the same thing. I have more of a background in music production than I do, like, the technical side of things. But I do also have compositional knowledge. It's all linked in. It's all, like, tied into one another. I'm taking a module in my second year for classical and jazz arrangement and orchestration, which, while difficult, should help me gain some, like, further theory-based knowledge. I do have a SoundCloud. I don't upload there very often. I have bits of music that I've made, but nothing that I've wanted to put out. Other than one song, which I did when I was 17. But if you search up my username here on SoundCloud, without the underscore, then it should appear. Okay. Oh yeah, I just missed the spring entirely. What is this? Oh, it's all fantastic. Get me up there, please. Okay, that damage boost doesn't work. This is the worst Hilltop one you've ever seen. That could have been extended to... I am now realizing. Yeah, that's about...
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises?
In one stream. Damn, thank you so much for the raid. I'm farming raids at this point, it's amazing. I hope you're doing well. I did lurk for a little while when you were doing some Sonic 1 glitchless stuff. It's all me now. I've claimed the entirety of Twitch. Not much more, Rise. Being honest, I got quite burnt out towards the end of May, start of June, so I've just been kind of trying to take a bit of a break from it all, getting back into speedrunning, and just sort of rejuvenate my creative juices going back into next September. But in saying that, I've had a couple, like, ideas that I'm yet to put to paper, so to speak. I'm missing a lot of chat messages today. I do apologize. But thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you for the good luck, Dogstar. Hope everybody's doing well. We are green again, by the way. That was a ridiculously good Hilltop too. Sam does loads of classic Sonic stuff. Alongside other things, of course. Also, pretty big into Crash Bandicoot, from what I understand. That's a really clean Mystic 1 after a really clean Hilltop 2. Absolute monster. You flatter me, Stamp. You flatter me. You're doing very well yourself. Especially in the S3K All Emeralds department. One early, that's fine. I am actually going to close chat, you know. This is a pretty good run. Not the best, but nothing to frown at, that's for certain. So I think I am going to lock in. Thank you all for stopping by. I will be back after we find out how this run goes. Oh, a whole host of things could happen. Who knows? No. Saved it. Okay, that's the risky one at the end there. I can accept that oil one. I can definitely accept that. Have faith, have confidence. Everything will be fine. I hope. I still have it. I still have it. That is a miracle. Subpixeled, but it's fine. Just keep going. It is a miracle that I got through that Oil Ocean 2. There were 2 points there where that just should not have worked whatsoever. And it's still a 38. Okay. That was scary as hell. I landed on the platform, but I jumped off it about a frame before it launched me back into the cannon, so I maintained my my glitch state, and then I got subpixeled, which can mess things up quite badly, so... I'm very lucky. Trust your instincts. One down. One down. Metro 3 is the difficult one. I will likely pause it. It's fine. Come on. Fuck the nerves. Just do it. Whatever happens. I have 20 plus seconds of time saving Wing Fortress, so there you have it. Look up, look up, look up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to do some mental calculations at the end of Wing Fortress to figure out whether I should go for 12-0 or not. $940 plus 206 is 1146. 13. It's not a 13, but even without 12-0, we're looking at like 14 2x, I think. Hang on, let me actually do the maths on this. 940. 206 is 1146. Assume a 140 Wing Fortress, which brings you to 1226, 1326, 13, 30, so that's 34. 14 1x with 12-0, 14 2x without it. I think I just take what I can get at this point. There's a part of me that says don't. There is a part of me that says don't go for 12-0 and just seal the deal. It's not going to be my end goal, but it's going to be so nice to have a PB. And not only that, but to have a PB where I have time save going into Death Egg. If I want, if a run is dead, I can just go for 12-0 and save 7 seconds. Like, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm gonna play it really safe in Wing Fortress. I'm just gonna do everything bog standard, no fast beginning. It saves 2 seconds, but it risks a death. It is not worth it. Marge Kong. $12-0 saves 7 to 8 seconds. I don't need 7 to 8 seconds. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I want to beat Tej's IGT. There's a goal. That's what this run can do. So just see it out. Two, three. What was that pause? That was my emulator. Thank you. Subpixels. What do I do here? What do I do here? This isn't a very good Wing Fortress anymore. 140... No. Get on the plane then. You're looking at 1329, say 1330. Be a 1413 with 1412, 1413 with 12-0. Or a 1420. Maybe I just want 1420. That would be a really funny time to have. But I know that I won't be satisfied if I don't go for 12-0. So I'm in a really weird dilemma here, and I'm just going to decide in the moment. I'm just going to decide in the moment. Fuck it, 12-0 or bust. You only live once. Oh my fucking god. 14-12! Hell! What a run! What a fucking run! 1845, that's the 18. I am so close to 13 now. It is not even funny. It is not even funny.
I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here. Moon landing excited. Newton, Einstein, now you.
I was so fucking nervous going into that, but I was like, fuck it, I just have to do it. I have to do it.
I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here.
Jesus.
Moon landing excited. Newton, Einstein.
Show call, thank you. Jesus Christ, driving, thank you. Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. I'll read this stuff out in a second. It's all very kind of you. I'm not thinking straight right now. Fucking hell, what a run. Where is it? Options. Manage core options. There you go. Genesis Plus GX version 1.7.4 667158B. There you have it. There you have it. Oh, what a fucking run. That is the best end game. Wing Fortress wasn't the best. It's I can still save like another 7 seconds there. Oh, that's that's a run I can actually be proud of. That is a run I can actually be proud of. I don't think I've ever been as proud of a run in Sonic 2 than I have with that run. Let me check speedrun.com. 13 IGT and then I'm done. 13 IGT and then I'm done. Actually, no, if I want to beat Shaw, which I really do, it's 20 IGT. And then I'm done. That's fine. That is doable. Right. Okay, so I'm 6th. I am 6th in the fucking world in terms of RTA. And then IGT, I'm at 9th now. I am only 6 seconds away from beating Zaxxon. What a fucking run. Oh my god. Right, let me read this out. Stamsoris, thank you so much for the 2 community gift subs. Waterbliss TV, thank you for the follow. Lakis, thank you so much for the 5 community gift subs. Gotta go faster, thank you for the 10 bits. I've got to be eyeballing that world record. Oh, come on. You know what? RTA world record? Maybe. There's a 1% part of me that's like, oh, I could totally do this. I could totally do this. Oh, but what a fucking run. What a run. Brian, I don't know what keeps getting blurred out by my firebot. I did. I got 12-0. I was hesitant. If I didn't go for 12-0, it would have been an 1853 and a 1419. Thank you, Lakis. Thank you again for your immense kindness. I think that's probably me done for today, but how do I complain with that? There's my question. Yeah, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. What a way to celebrate it, right? What a way to celebrate it. Oh, what a run. Let's do a quick run review. Clean early game, except for... Well, Chemical Plant's got a bit of time save. I'll let the video play out.
How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
Yeah, in terms of RTA, I would have done GGF. I still would have beaten Tej in terms of IGT, which has been a goal of mine for a while now. Actually, we're good friends, and we were sort of like rivals for a little bit when he was running Sonic 2. He does Final Fantasy stuff now, but I've never watched the full thing Arbalest, but I really want to because the clips that I've seen are funny as fuck. I know of all, like, the funny stuff. Your clips, but you're posting them on my Discord. Thank you, Brian. I do appreciate that. So yeah, run review. Chemical Plants got time save. Aquatic 2 was not that good. Terrible Casino Night. Terrible... Look how much time save there is. If basically, I just need to get that stint right, and then somehow have like a recreatably amazing late game. Because that was a 51 Hilltop 2 into a 31 Mystic 1. 43 Mystic 2's got 2 seconds to save there. 32 Oil 1. Oil 2 was 38, so tiny little bits of time save, but it's, you know, margins are thin. Very good Metro 1, perfect Metro 2, perfect Metro 3, little bit of time save in Wing Fortress, and then Death Egg happened. So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of insane.